Steel Toe Morning Show.
Good morning and welcome. It's the Steel Toe Morning Show. I'm Aaron. That's Johnny.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, good. I'm going to put my leg up like this. Here's the morning I'm having. Let's get a bunch of links and money today.
Okay. I can do that.
That's my day. Let's get a bunch of links and money. Welcome to the program. We've got lots of things we can talk about today. We got one more show left to do. I'd like to squeeze about 350 out of it. Call it a W, and then go into the weekend and fucking rest. I will tell you this. I will probably need an answer out of April soon. I can't anymore. I can't do weeks like this week anymore. It's so fucking hard. Just like the solo shows and everything else, and then I've had the rib thing, and that's been causing me lots of problems. But it's really just like the solo shows after solo shows after solo shows. I gotta have something figured out pretty soon here, because I'll probably need Johnny more. And if I need Johnny more,
nobody ever.
If I need Johnny more, then I need to pay Johnny more. If I need to pay Johnny more, I can't ask this audience for any more money. So I have to take that money from somebody else, and I have to give it to Johnny so he can do the job. So I can't keep having weeks like this, and I don't have enough money to pay Johnny. So I need money to pay Johnny there, or April needs to come back and fulfill her duties, and then
duties.
Yes, we do it that way. So, well, we'll see. We will see.
Isn't it fun in flux?
It's fun in flux. Yes. And all I want, look, man, people are like, oh, it's an end of an era, blah, 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 isn't it? There's been so many fucking eras to this show, let me tell you. There's going to be 14 more ends of an era. And I think with the lesson I definitely learned from this one is I don't include people you're in relationships with in the internet. And don't work with them on shows, because it's just going to it's not going to cause the two of you problem. That's what people don't understand. It's not causing the two of us problems. It's just causing problems. And when you live with somebody and they're having problems, you kind of have to hang in there and be there for them for their problems.
Yeah.
And that causes you like, it's not a friction between the two of you, but it's an issue that someone's having that brings down the house, if you will. So yeah, I probably wouldn't do that again, the whole doing a show with a partner. It's not worth it.
Sorry, Nick.
Basic. Wait, what?
I don't know. If you're making that statement, I feel like other people should be worried too.
Oh, I see. I'm
jokes.
gay. Chrissy's 10.5-foot infant, that's very funny, puts in $2, says for Johnny. And by the way, if you're in the chat and you're like, oh, what happened with April on the show? Why is she coming back? I'm done explaining it. I'm done talking about it. I'm done.
It's a well-known fact.
It's a well-known fact. So, mods, if there's any of that stuff, just take it out. Time it out first, and then scrap it. Like that guy, gone. Bye. Bro, I saw a stream yesterday with a... Okay, Los Federales, do me a favor. And I'm sure it did piss you off. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about it. I don't need to know about it. And me hearing about it doesn't help me at all. So I appreciate it. That's very kind. That's very nice that it upset you and you let me know that. You're a good dude. It's been a long week. You guys have been incredible. We have one more goal to hit. I got to thank Johnny for doing the evening show solo yesterday. I appreciate that big time. I just, in the middle of the
great time.
In the middle of the afternoon yesterday, I prepped the show and I went, I can't fucking do another one. I can't do another one. I got to rest up. I got to do Rumble Friday. So we did one fewer evening show this week, but we hit everything we needed to. So let's hit today. Let's get a W. $5 links on Rumble. $10 links are immediate. We've already got one coming up here. If you want to throw in all the PayPals and Streamlabs and all those links are in the chat. And like I said, Johnny, my attitude today is let's get our tree fitty. Let's make people laugh. Let's do a good show. And then I'm going to pick up my children, which, dude, I'm so fucking excited about. Play with my kids, play with my family, and not even think about a fucking show until Sunday afternoon.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, that would be good. 3:45 away from today's goal as Scarface has our first link for us. I appreciate it. Did you do the legless guy getting the truck story yesterday?
Yes. I did everything, I think, but the last three. Let me pull up your thing.
Everything but the last. Okay. All right. Carlos says, yes, I hope you get the rest. You're very much needed. I do. I need me some rest. Then I felt so bad last night. I'm trying to get some sleep, and my phone keeps going off. My phone keeps ringing. And it's a fan of ours, and this fan is intoxicated. And this fan he's not a guy I feel comfortable saying this and not saying his name because it's nobody anyone would know from like the chat. This is just like a fan who, sends me stuff once in a while. And let's just say this fan was going through a very hard time. And they were very intoxicated. And they were talking about some things that I would rather people don't talk about themselves with. And my Facebook Messenger app kept ringing. This person kept calling on Facebook Messenger. Yeah. And I'm trying to sleep. And this probably has to do with my mood right now. This probably has to do with why I'm a little, I guess, down and cranky this morning. So I'll try to get this stuff out. And he starts just sending messages. And I've always told people, hey, if you need anything, let me know. So I talked to him, not talked to him on the phone, but I messaged him. And he's like, please, I'm really drunk. Can you just pick up? And I'm like, dude, I'm typing this through one eye. I'm really sorry. I can't talk right now. But I will talk to you. And I start talking to the guy and I go, call this number. And I gave him, a certain number. I said, they will talk to you. They will help you. They will you'll have somebody. I told him, I said, I get you don't want to be alone. I understand. Lord knows I understand that. So, I hooked him up with that, and I hope he's okay. I did hear from him this morning that, kind of shit's out of the woods.
Right.
But yeah, that fucked me up last night too. I was waking up every, couple of minutes.
Yeah, I lost a friend because someone did that accidentally. Well, not accidentally, but someone kept. I was in a bad place talking to somebody, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to go to bed. I'm like, all right, you go to bed. And then they kept texting me because they were trying to help. And I was like, all right, I was sick and everything. I couldn't move. So I texted her back finally, like, please stop. And because I just wanted to go to bed. It was late.
Right.
And she assumed I didn't want the help or whatever. And so then the next morning I got a text message of like, oh, well, I don't like your attitude and your negative attitude and stuff. So I think we should stop being friends and I'm going to cut ties. I don't want to watch you be like this. I'm like, I was just asking you to let me go to sleep.
Yeah. I just want, and I didn't, I kind of, I kept messaging until they kind of, seemed like they were, almost
back down a bit.
Yeah, like you helped them get the engine started, and then you pushed him. You were able to push him down the road.
He's moving in the right direction.
Yeah, exactly. And people are in the chat trying to guess who it was. You would never know who this person was. They're not a fan that comes and hangs out in the chat or anything like that. They're just, yeah. It's so no, it's not cheese, you guys, as people are guessing in the chat. Yeah, that took sleep away from me. Goddamn fucking ribs. But I got to watch Tombstone while I went to sleep, which is good.
There you go.
All right, let's say goodbye to YouTube. We've been on YouTube for 10 minutes. Come on over to Rumble. The link is posted in the chat. We hope you guys come on over to Rumble today. We're going to hang out. We're going to play some links. We're going to make lots of money. We're hopefully going to make you laugh. We're going to talk about some shit. And then we can start the weekend. That's the big one. Come on over to Rumble. We can't wait to see you. Steel Toe Rumble Friday. $5 links. $10 immediate. Let's make some money. Talk to you over on the other side.